In a world where athletes want to be rappers and rappers want to be athletes, the line between the two has always been a little blurry. For decades, we've watched stars from both worlds flirt with crossing over, athletes dropping mixtapes, rappers showing off their skills on the court or field. It's a dance as old as pop culture itself, a mutual admiration that's fueled countless headlines and social media debates. But rarely has anyone truly leapt from one world to the other. The dream is common, but the reality, almost unheard of. That's why, when the news broke, it sent shockwaves through both communities. On December 1st, 2025, that invisible line was completely redrawn. The world woke up to headlines that didn't seem real, an announcement that would change the conversation in both music and sports for years to come. Now Grainger, better known as Toosii, announced he was trading his microphone for a helmet, committing to play Division I football for Syracuse University. The rapper who'd made his name with raw emotion and chart-topping hits was now stepping onto the gridiron, ready to chase a new kind of glory. The news hit his 4.5 million Instagram followers like a lightning bolt. Within minutes, timelines were flooded with disbelief, memes, and messages of support. Fans and critics alike scrambled to make sense of it. Was this for real? This wasn't a publicity stunt or a fleeting thought. It wasn't a marketing ploy or a viral challenge. This was a real, life-changing decision, one that Toosii had clearly wrestled with behind the scenes. It was a calculated, deeply personal choice from a star at the peak of his musical powers. Toosii wasn't running from anything. He was running toward something that had been calling him for years. Toosii isn't a forgotten artist looking for a second act. He's a current star, with hits like Favorite Song dominating the charts. His music is everywhere, his concerts are packed, and his influence is undeniable. For someone with sold-out tours and platinum records to step away is almost unheard of. Most artists would cling to that success, afraid to risk it all for something new. It's an act of courage that challenges our ideas of what it means to make it. Toosii's move forces us to rethink what success really looks like. Maybe it's not just about fame or money, but about chasing what sets your soul on fire. We expect celebrities to stick to their lane, not pivot to the brutal world of Division I football. The risks are real, the hits are harder, the stakes are higher, and the spotlight is unforgiving. Toosii's move is inspiring because it's about passion over pragmatism, a reminder that childhood dreams can outlast even the brightest spotlights. Sometimes the dreams we had as kids never really leave us. They just wait for the right moment to resurface. Fans were shocked, confused, but overwhelmingly supportive. The outpouring of love and encouragement was a testament to how much people respect authenticity and bravery. Here was an artist known for vulnerability in his lyrics, now showing it in his life. He wasn't just talking about taking risks, he was living it, in front of millions. He was declaring he had another mountain to climb. The journey ahead would be tough, but that's what made it worth it. This wasn't just about football, it was about refusing to be defined by a single label. It was about breaking free from the boxes the world tries to put us in. It was about the courage to start over, to be a rookie again, to embrace uncertainty. Toosii was willing to risk failure for the chance to chase something real. Toosii's announcement was more than a football commitment. It was a statement about the limitless nature of human potential. It was a reminder that we're never too successful, too old, or too established to dream a new dream, and to chase it with everything we've got. To truly understand Toosii's return to Syracuse, you have to know where his story began, and the roots that shaped him long before the spotlight found him. Born in Syracuse, New York, Toosii grew up surrounded by the city's fierce pride for its university teams, where every game day felt like a holiday, and the community came alive with hope and excitement. The players in the Dome were more than just athletes, they were local legends, heroes in his young eyes, representing a dream of escape, glory, and belonging. But at 12, everything changed. His family packed up and moved to Raleigh, North Carolina, a pivotal shift that would test his spirit and force him to leave behind the only home he'd ever known. In Raleigh, Toosii found himself in a new world, where his passions for music and football truly began to take shape, each offering a different path forward. The move forced him to adapt quickly, building resilience and forging a new identity on the football fields of the South, where the game was played with grit and heart. Football became his outlet, teaching him discipline, teamwork, and the thrill of competition. Lessons that would stay with him far beyond the field. Yet as the years passed, the pull of music grew stronger. Late nights spent writing lyrics and experimenting with melodies became his new obsession. He discovered a new kind of power in music, one that let him express his struggles, dreams, and hopes, channeling the same passion he once poured into football. Eventually, a crossroads appeared. Should he chase the dream of football, or follow the call of music that echoed louder with every beat? Ultimately, music won out, at least for a while. The stage became his new field, and the microphone his new game. But the dream of football was never truly forgotten. It lingered in the background, a reminder of where he started, and the journey that was still unfolding. Choosing music was a gamble, but it paid off. As Toosii, he poured his life into songs, a blend of melodic rap and R&B, marked by raw honesty. His authenticity set him apart, building a loyal fan base online. Love Cycle became a viral hit, earning him platinum status. By 2023, Favorite Song made him a household name, dominating streaming and radio. With millions of listeners and followers, Toosii had reached the top. He had fame, wealth, and critical acclaim, everything an artist could want. He could have kept releasing hits and touring the world, but the roar of the stadium, the memory of football, still called to him. The music world was his, but the gridiron was unfinished business. That chapter of his story was waiting to be written. Even as his music career soared, Toosii never let go of his football dream. While others relaxed, he kept training, knowing the window for football was closing. In 2025, he made his intentions public. "I'm chasing history. Next year I'm gonna be on somebody's team." He wasn't relying on fame, he was putting in the work, visiting college programs like Duke and Maryland. Sacramento State offered him a scholarship, proving his talent was real. But Syracuse was different, a return to his roots. Visiting the university felt like coming home, a full-circle moment. Coach Fran Brown's offer was the sign he needed. Toosii wasn't just joining any team, he was joining the team that shaped his earliest dreams. This was more than football. It was about reconnecting with his past. The quest had come home. Committing to Division I football is one thing, preparing for it is another. At 25, Toosii faced younger, elite athletes, so he trained relentlessly. He worked out at NC State's top facilities, proving he was serious. His days were filled with weightlifting, sprints, and endless drills to build speed and strength as a wide receiver. The physical grind was only half the battle. He had to master the mental game, studying film, learning playbooks, and understanding strategy. Toosii had to prove he was more than just an athlete. He was a student of the game. He wasn't asking for a spot, he was earning it. His dedication showed respect for the sport, his teammates, and the Syracuse program. This was no gimmick. It was a legitimate pursuit. Toosii's goal isn't just to play football, it's to make history. He wants to be the first multi-platinum artist to play Division I football. Others have dabbled in both worlds, but no one's made this leap at the height of stardom. His journey challenges the idea that you must choose one path. Toosii is proving that skills and passions can be transferable, and it's never too late to chase a dream. If he succeeds, he'll inspire artists and athletes alike to break boundaries. He brings new fans to college football and bridges two cultures. His story is about personal fulfillment, not fame or money. He's chasing a goal for himself, and for the kid from Syracuse who first dreamed of the Dome. This is about rewriting what's possible. For Syracuse football, Toosii's commitment is a game changer. He brings unique athleticism and the discipline of a star performer. As a wide receiver, he could be a dynamic playmaker, but his impact goes beyond stats. His presence brings national attention and energy to a program in need of a spark. After a tough season, Toosii's arrival makes Syracuse one of the most talked-about teams in the country. The Q's brand becomes cooler, more relevant, and more connected to pop culture. Ticket sales and merchandise will soar, and national media will flock to Syracuse. His millions of followers are now potential Orange fans. Coach Fran Brown's embrace of Toosii signals a program that values character and unique stories. Toosii's maturity could make him a leader and mentor in the locker room. He's not just a player, he's a cultural asset. Toosii's journey is a beacon for anyone told to pick just one path. In today's world, many have multiple talents and interests. Too often, people feel forced to abandon one passion for another. Toosii shatters that mindset. He's living proof you don't have to be just one thing. He chose discomfort over comfort, becoming a beginner again. His story encourages lifelong learning and personal growth. It validates the idea that identity can be fluid and multifaceted. The skills from music, discipline, creativity, fuel his football pursuit. Toosii empowers others to take their own leaps, no matter how unconventional. He's not just chasing a football, he's carrying the hopes of every kid told to pick a lane. Toosii and Syracuse football is a testament to the audacity of dreams. It's about more than just switching careers or picking up a new hobby. It's about daring to believe that reinvention is possible, even when the world expects you to stay in your lane. Success can be a comfortable prison, but Toosii chose passion over profit, and a new challenge over a familiar victory. He walked away from the certainty of music stardom to chase the uncertainty of the gridiron, trading applause for the sound of cleats on turf. That takes a rare kind of bravery. Our childhood ambitions don't vanish. They wait for a chance to return. Sometimes they whisper in quiet moments, reminding us of the dreams we once held close. For Toosii, football was never just a game. It was a calling that never faded, even as music took center stage. At 25, Toosii is just beginning a football journey most would consider over. Many see 25 as too late to start anew, but he's proving that age is just a number when it comes to chasing what sets your soul on fire. He's flipping the script, proving determination, not convention, should guide us. Every early morning workout, every moment of self-doubt, is met with relentless drive. He's rewriting what it means to follow your heart, no matter how unconventional the path. Whether he becomes a star or never catches a pass, he's already won by having the courage to try. The real victory is in showing up, in risking failure for the chance at fulfillment. His story is a beacon for anyone who thinks it's too late to change. It's a reminder that the only limits that matter are the ones we accept. It's about living fully, listening to that inner what if, and daring to find out. The journey is as important as the destination, and the act of trying is itself a triumph. Toosii's journey is a challenge to us all. What dreams have we deferred? What passions have we set aside, waiting for the right time that may never come? In the end, a life well lived is measured by the courage to explore our full potential. The audacity to chase a second dream is a gift we can all give ourselves, no matter where we start or how many times we begin again.